first, I myself and my colleague Srikanth Deshpande, we thank you for this opportunity and for the organizers of IFI. I guess I have about 20 minutes. We will try and see how much we can cover about those innovations we have done at Mahindra auto sector. Just to give a very brief introduction, both of us, we come from the product development of auto and farm sectors. We represent the electrical and electronics function. Ladies and gentlemen, I just would like to quickly reflect on an innovation that we have done a few years ago, wherein you might have seen a talking car. A full page ads we have given, the car that can speak to you. I really don't know how many of you have seen that. What exactly we have done on that is, we wanted to challenge the status quo. Why we wanted to challenge the status quo was, basically everybody was giving the warning lamps on the cluster. And in India, there is a typical habit of you keep the parking brake on and keep driving, and then suddenly you realize that parking brake is on. You don't recognize there is a warning lamp coming on. Also, you keep driving without seat belts, and in the metros, there is a huge penalty, 1,500 rupees for the understanding of my colleagues from UK or US. It's about $30 or so. So typically what happens is, when you're in a hurry, you start moving and you realize suddenly that you are not wearing a seat belt and there is a penalty already. Therefore, there are several warnings which we really wanted to give in a manner that vehicle health is also monitored, customer is also not in any threat of either penalties or any safety. What we did is, over and above that, we also wanted to give some pleasure. We have developed a device. I would come to the cost specifics later, which would clearly give a kind of a pleasant welcome message when you enter into the car right in the morning. And there is a kind of a logic, and we have built some algorithms in a manner that it won't welcome you every time you open the door. But then we have built it in a nice manner that every day morning only it will talk to you, saying that welcome to Scorpio, and then it also gives you a piece of advice that drive carefully, etc. Then it goes on like the park brake warning comes. If the parking brake is on and you are already above 10 kmph and you already crossed 1 kilometer, it won't necessarily come on if you are idle and the vehicle is parked and the park brake has to be on. That time it will understand this is the real situation, ideal situation, it should not give. So like that, there are various logics we have built in, and we have built the system. Then it was a phenomenal and it is a tremendous success. There were a lot of accolades all over the industry, and I can tell you very clearly it has made a very positive impact in our business. We could clearly see the numbers going up of that variant, and we have got a lot of responses from the field. Then we, having tested that success, of course we have made sure that a lot of other functionality is integrated into that module, like roof lamp dimming and all, to make use of the semiconductor around it, to make use of the same microcontroller, etc. Just to give you a price or the cost of the system, it may be surprising to you, but let me tell you the fact is it's about $9.5. So that's the frugal engineering approach what we follow. And even today it is continuing, and this we have done somewhere around 2005. And now it is on Bolero, now it is on Xylo, it's all on Scorpio from the... So we are cross-deploying it platform after platform. Then what happened is, after this journey, we realized that there is something we have to do again in a very novel manner, first of its kind. This is what bothers us, and this is the drive that we follow at auto sector. Again, we wanted to challenge the status quo. What is that we wanted to challenge is through speech recognition. We have made talking car, now let us try and see how do we make in a manner that it becomes a listening car. Listening car, there are already cars available, speech engines available, Ford and all other General Motors, I don't want to take the names, but the commands like HVAC commands, AC commands, radio and infotainment commands, they are managed through the speech recognitions. Some engines, could be Nuance, could be Seri, whatever the engine. But the catch here is, they are all tuned to American accent. So I cannot expect my car buyer to learn an American accent. That was one challenge. The second challenge, or challenging the status quo, is why do we only talk about air conditioner commands and then infotainment commands? Why not we talk about the driver commands? Underneath the steering wheel, there is a switch. On the dashboard, there are switches where you have the headlamp function, wiper function, roof lamp function, also demister, defog, fuel lid. All these functions, why can't we hit it through voice commands? This was the task we set for ourselves. We have gone in a very sequential mode. We have done some demos, very first level of concepts. Then we kept on defining, redefining and redefining. Our target is to hit the Indian accent hit rate at least to an extent of 95%. As you know very well, Indian English is different from state to state. We have 25 types of English. It is a Tamil English, there is a Telugu English, there is a Marathi English, little bit of it. So how do we do this in a manner that things would be very attractive, and then customer would not feel like, oh, this is another system, another speech engine, it is not working, mobile, it doesn't work properly, on laptop, speech engines do not work properly. And at the same time, as I said, we cannot make the customer to learn the American accent. Therefore, we worked very seriously on the phonetics. We have worked very seriously on the commands. It was a wonderful journey, I can tell you. I have a set of people who will give the first feedback, including my family members, including Srikanth's family members. What we do is we make a concept, take it to road, make them to hear. Again, we don't go to the same customers. Again, try, and make the commands in a manner, and also the engine, the overall software in a manner, it picks up the keywords, not the entire message. Headlamps on, or turn on headlamps, or switch on headlamps. There are quite a number of commands that can be used for one command, one action. Therefore, what we did is, it should pick up, in that it will pick up headlamps on. These words on it will pick up, and then it will work on it. This is one thing we have done, and we kept on improving the hit rate. Second thing is, it's just not you give a command, it does the action. How do you know that the action is on? For example, lamps, wiper motor, rear wiper, you get to know, yes, lamps are on, now wiper is on. But there are some actions, fuel lid open, or some other actions which you really do not know whether it happened or not. So we wanted to go for a closed loop. Then the system will respond to you, headlamps on. Then it will get back to you, headlamps switched on, and it will tell you, yes, action is done. So this is what we wanted to complete the sequence by getting into a closed loop, and that's one stage of refinement of the product. Then we kept on improving the overall commands. The same talking car concept, whatever I talked to you a few minutes ago, that is giving you a commands of charge warning lamp, or oil pressure low, door open, seat belt not wearing, park brake on. That module also can be plugged into the same semiconductor, same controller. So we made it as a talking car and listening car. We went one step ahead. We wanted to make use of this hardware more in a manner that it makes a value proposition, very high value proposition, because the cost of the system is little higher. When I mean little higher, I'll come to that specifics again. But we want to make more value out of it. So we thought, like, let the car be connected to because you are all connected today. You cannot live without a laptop. You cannot live without internet in front of you just for a few minutes also. So how do we connect it? So we brought a Bluetooth functionality into it. When we bring the Bluetooth functionality, entire phone book need to be transferred. Your phone need to be transferred, because we are trying to use the speech engine. Suppose if I want to call Rohit Bhandarkar, I will just say, call Rohit Bhandarkar. It should be in a position to catch it. So the transfer of the entire phone book and contacts, etc. Or other phone functionality, it took some time by the time we defined. Then we got suddenly one aspect of safety. First and foremost, why we have to bring all these functions underneath the steering wheel, all the driver controls, phone functions, also also the other functions, whatever we are doing here is to address the safety issue. These Indian statistics reveal that 78% of accidents are happening on account of driver faults. In this 78% of driver faults, majority are happening on account of driver trying to reach audio control in the center console, or driver trying to reach some other switch or an actuator whatsoever to do a function. This is really leading to a very high level of distraction of the driver and leading to these fatal accidents. So safety comes as a overarching question, and safety comes as an overarching objective for all of these functions to be brought into the system. So while the pleasure is one aspect, bringing the technology is one aspect, but how does it serving the purpose of the object, the main objective is what we keep on focusing. That is the reason we wanted to make sure that if somebody wants to pick up a call, is fine, he can pick it up and speak through the mic and speakers. So what I talked about now, talking car, listening car, telephone functionality, all Bluetooth functionality, then we made it as an answering machine on the car, or a moving answering machine. While we have done all this, suddenly both of us, we were sitting in one night, why can't we do something more? I mean, still, if we have to do something in a manner that the customer really feels is, okay, this is fantastic, this is wow. So that made us to take a pause of about another week or so before we say that yes, we are all done. What we did is, after a week, we wanted to make it as a very interactive machine. We may not be able to really, we can't make it to talk to you very live for everything and anything, but we have decided that whenever you are bored, you can talk to the car. Whenever you are really stressed, you can talk to the car and it will talk to you. How does it? Again, with pre-recorded message. You say to the car, hi, hello, it will, or hi or hello, whatever you say, it will also tell you, hi, hello, how are you? You say, I am fine, how are you? It will also give you a message, I am fine, how are you doing? So it goes on, the conversation goes on. Like really, when you are pissed off, you can talk to the car, there is somebody to talk to you and say, have a nice day, etc. It talks to you. So this is again through a pre-recorded messages, but it's not that you can talk anything to the car. Those pre-set messages only you can use. Now, we have done this entire development and taken again for the validation and verification how the customer is reacting to it. Into the important aspect is the local environment, the local context. That's the key thing here. Indian environment, Indian context, and the Indian accent. When I mean context, the Indian accent and the expectation, etc. We wanted to do it in the local environment. There's no point in testing it somewhere in South Africa, etc. Therefore, we've really gone onto the roads and we have done several rounds of jury trial. We have derived a structured format wherein you give a ranking whether all your commands are being received properly and happening or not. It was an amazing success for us, and we really feel that it was a great innovation within Mahindra & Mahindra.
Command please.
Left indicator.
Left indicator on. Command please.
Left indicator off.
Left indicator switched off.
Total 54 and the voice messages. 16 voice messages, which is something like car talking to you, and the commands that it can take are 54, including phone functionality and so on and so forth. Like say change track, change channel to one, prefix the channels, FM channels, so on and so forth.